So the Wolverines fresh off of a bye week. Now I'm probably going to look a little silly today because I don't think the Maize out is going to be in the game. I did kind of spoil that for myself last night, but we are back. Off of about 14 days ago, one of the more challenging games we've had in the 2 years, well, 1.5 years of doing Michigan Dynasty. Nebraska had us. I mean, we were on the ropes for sure. Good fourth quarter, come back from down, I think at most 14 in that game to win that thing. And then this one here, we're hoping that we don't have the same issue that we did in that Nebraska game. We actually had to play about 7 quarters when it was all said and done. Because first attempt, we were good, you know, really controlled the whole game. Nebraska was doing some things, but nothing too concerning. And then late third, I think it was, we got the dreaded lost connection to the servers, which just shouldn't matter mid-game, especially given that Madden, you can disconnect from the servers, and it will at least it'll allow you to pop back in around about where you left off. But here, even though it's more or less the same, no, can't do it. By the way, I had mentioned last night, I was like, oh, cool, I'm going to wear that hat finally that I bought at the big house a year ago. Maize out and whatnot. Well, it's just too much Maize, guys. I'm sorry. So, can't do it. So we're rocking a skinny M today. Well, it is very much not a Maize out here at the big house, but it is Wisconsin coming in at 3-1 and Michigan. Samaj Morgan, fair catch as we get this one underway. Well, the crowd isn't what we were hoping for, but we do still get to wear the big game blues, so that's always fun. And we start the game with the football, which is, of course, my usual preference. And we look to avoid the struggle that we had 2 weeks ago at Nebraska. A solid first down run, Justice Haynes. I still have also not seen the drone show, and to be honest, it doesn't even bother me that much. I was really worried when they first showed us that Michigan and Central Michigan playing each other meant there was going to be a drone show. Underwood on the run. If he gets some blocks, Bryce Underwood. 15-yard gain. Love to see it. Also love to see Bryce's helmet filling up with stickers. Only on the left side, though. So first down, Michigan. Just shy of the 45-yard line and a run. Justice Haynes is getting caught, though. Now the speed takes over. And that's about 12 yards there on that. Justice Haynes, I thought we were getting brought down in the backfield. That wouldn't have been very good. Probably shouldn't have gone to Marlon Klein, but guess what? He's still going to pick up the first down. Near the 25, it's Michigan's third of the opening drive. Wisconsin getting out of the gates very strong defensively. Haynes again, their best defensive play, and it comes at a cost. Parker Peterson down. So an injury timeout. 2nd and 8. I really like the look of McCulley, but I don't know if we'll be able to find him. I think we will. Looking at Underwood. Overthrows that. Such a promising drive. Injury timeout happens, and then we forget what we're doing. Over the middle, though. That's wide open. It is the tight end, Marshall, to the one. Bryce Underwood, of course, already crossed 1,000 yards on the year. Justice Haynes, plenty of touchdowns on the season thus far. He'll cut it back. Untouched for the Wolverines' touchdown. Justice Haynes does it again. We look to get him through this game, of course, healthy. First 3 games of the year, Haynes had not been able to finish after strong first halves. Pretty balanced drive, too. Doing some work through the air on the ground. I love that early on here. Zavada makes it 7-0 Wolverines, just shy of 3 minutes in. The Badgers get the ball for the first time today. It's interesting to see what this Wisconsin offense is going to look like. Be a touchback and the Badgers to the 25. This Michigan defensive line, nowhere near as productive as they were a year ago, but think about what we had. A pair of first-round draft picks. Mason Graham, Kenneth Grant. You'd expect to fall off, and we have seen one. The Big House crowd, rowdy. Long time, and that was always going to happen. Gotta get rid of the football. I mean, you can't expect to have more than 5 seconds back there in the pocket. That was bad. TJ Guy off the left edge, the one who eventually gets the sack. Ernest Hausman, Derek Moore, they all got home right around the same time, but it appears the sack credited to Guy. So Wisconsin now back to their own 16, and a handoff. That's not going anywhere. No gain on the play, 3rd down and 19. Now we do expect to win this game, or at least be the better team all day. And Moore in there again. Moore gets the sack this time. TJ Guy was in again. Wisconsin will punt on the always popular 4th down and 26. Well, couldn't have been much of a worse start for the Badgers. A punt from their own end zone. Stewart waiting for it at the 50. Not really a place to escape there, but plus territory already for the Wolverines. Play action. They're sending some pressure. That should have been intercepted. Oh, my. Just a panic throw with the pressure bearing down. Bryce nowhere to go. So 2nd down. It is Haynes, and there's no blocks. I mean, there's guys over there, and not a one of them could stop the one guy in Curtis that was there to make the play. Got a whole bunch of time here, looking to fire, and incomplete. Well, Michigan goes backwards. Now Hudson Hollenbeck. Punt it away. Looks to be a good one. Now they will field this at the 10. Bring it back up. About 8 yards on the return to the 18-yard line. Can't do that, really. They'll return that when it's looking to go out of bounds. Trying to do something with it. Handoff, bunch of space, and a spin. And the first Wisconsin first down in the game. That could be a bit of an issue. More motion. Handoff again. Derek Moore in the backfield. What a start for this defensive line. We said we wanted more out of them, and they are owning this first quarter. Thrown, caught, fighting. Call it a gain of 5 on Billy Edwards' first pass attempt of the day. So 3rd and 8. And pressure, and down again. 3rd sack of the game already for Michigan. That looked like pain. And no, it was actually Ray-Sean Benny to force 4th down. Mountain Dew ads on the big board during the game. Stewart cuts it back, looking promising. Couldn't get the best of blocks, but still, yet again, good starting field position for the Wolverines. 8:16 to go in the first. Ooh, I don't like this at all. Three of 7 to start this thing out for Bryce Underwood. This has kind of gone the opposite direction of what I would have expected. Oh! Needed a block there from El Hadi. That's a 1st down all day and then some. It'll bring up 3rd and 5 instead. And Marlon Klein, nobody on him. Big play for the Wolverines down inside the 25. First catch of the day, Marlon Klein. That'll get our offense back going again. Haynes. Didn't get a block, doesn't really need one. Touchdown, Michigan. Just outran everybody, and even though Wisconsin has been in close proximity on a couple of plays, they haven't made them. Think about having Haynes in the backfield. And in a spot where we've seen it so many times, you get brought down just with those lunging tackles. Justice Haynes ran for a 1st down on that. Really felt like somebody could have made a play here, but instead, Haynes burns them all again. So Zavada, 2 for 2 on PATs here. A 4-play drive that took just over a minute. So to kick it away again, yet again, I wouldn't expect a return. Touchback for the Badgers. Well, Wisconsin punched in the mouth so far early. Hand off. Guess who again? Derek Moore along with Ernest Hausman. Badgers kind of lifeless for the moment. Edwards. Hand off. This looks promising for Wisconsin. Ooh, and that is not a good injury for the Wolverines. Jayshon Barham down on the play. Yee. You don't love to see that. But it'll be 3rd down and 4. Wisconsin from their own 31. Guy double-teamed. Edwards launches it out wide. That's out of bounds. They mark it as a 1st. I'm going to see what the game wants to do here. They're gonna give it to him. Oh, we can't even challenge it anyway. Well, I want to take a peek-see. 1st down marker. Going to be on the other side of the field. Yeah, no, that's good. As far as I can tell. Hand off again. And pressure in there again. Bruised knee. Well, I guess for the moment, we're going to see Jimmy Rolder. Can't feel good, but come on, Jayshon. And, oh, it's play action and an absolutely terrible pass downfield. Rod Moore jukes the quarterback down at the 5. Billy Edwards with a touchdown-saving tackle on a ball that I don't know what the fuck he was doing on. Now, it was a great play-action fake at the line of scrimmage. However, like, I thought he handed this thing off. All of a sudden, he had it, and then the pass, I guess pressure affects that a little bit, but wow. You just cannot do that Haynes, touchdown Wolverines with a flag. Offsides on the defense. It'll count. Michigan touchdown. Well, points off the turnover. Zavada good again. 1 play, 3 seconds. I didn't really expect Wisconsin to be playing this bad. Like, you knew coming in, we should be the better team. We should be able to handle this, but wow. Handoff again. Oddly enough, one of their better runs of the day. Darian Dupree, 7 carries, 20 yards. Longest was 13. 2nd and 6. And, whoa! Wasn't really the guy I expected to be in on that play, but TJ Guy. The one off the, well, the left edge, I guess. 3rd and 7, empty backfield, Billy Edwards. Derek Moore in there again! Move to the inside. It's his 2nd sack of the first. 4th and 14, and they just cannot handle this Michigan defensive line right now. Not a great kick. Stewart down the sideline. He'll cross the 50 down at the 46. Can't imagine much more of a nightmare start for the Badgers. Haynes, we deserve a loss on that. Really for one of the first times all day. 2nd and 13. McCulley, sideline, and kind of a tight window to try and get that ball into anyway. So it'll be 3rd and 13. Michigan has only punted once today. Underwood at the feet of a defender. Haven't really been able to use Bryce's legs here today. Hudson Hollenbeck again. This will be fair caught. Inside the 15. They mark it at the 14. Not sure how they get that, but all right. And on the run, it's Edwards, and down he goes again. Rod Moore, the safety, comes up for the 5th Michigan sack of the first quarter to go along with his interception. I mean, my, oh my, and now back into the end zone. Oh, that's a missed tackle. Missed a hit for a few extra for the Badgers, 3rd and 6. That's what Wisconsin hasn't been able to do yet. When they get themselves in trouble, when they make a bad play, to get a good play to make up for it. Edwards fires, intercepted, Jaden Mangum. And he'll turn it back, touchdown Wolverines. Pick 6 as the disaster continues. Wow. I'm thinking the same thing, dude. Don't look at me. I was never there. But Mangum always was.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
Wow. (28-0) with 1:55 to go in the first. Might be seeing Jaden Davis here today. Well, can Wisconsin get anything rolling here in the first? Wow. So far, no. Troy Bowles on that. And I'm not blitzing. I'm not really doing anything. We're rushing 3 or 4. And that's been enough. 10th carry for Darian Dupree. He has 15 yards. We're playing on freshman. Morin again. He got a hit away and an incomplete pass. Billy Edwards fighting for his life back there. Three and out. And a quick one. Stewart didn't get a block. Had to get creative. And now, Stewart to cross the 50. Just can't get much worse. Haynes. Whoa, made it through that. Justice Haynes still going. What I was talking about, though, like, feels like Wisconsin has been in places to make plays, and they have not done it. Underwood is going to dump that off to Justice Haynes. It's our center, Greg Crippen, down on the play. So perhaps not the best time to call a screen pass, but here we go. Motion on the left. Get that out there. Haynes with a spin. Not that much. The final play of the opening quarter, 28-0 Michigan. Haven't been that great on third down. I've already punted twice. Thrown and caught right at the marker. Samaj Morgan. Somehow not a first down. I'm not really sure how. I guess where the ball is. I mean, right there, it looks like he's got it, but okay. I guess I don't really know if it's worth a challenge. Let's see if it just gets reviewed. Certainly didn't. It's going to probably cost us a timeout in this situation anyway, so. I guess we could have just challenged it. That would have probably been the smarter thing to do. 4th and inches. It's Jordan Marshall in the backfield. It's not exactly what I wanted. Marshall, first down, Wolverines. Still early in the game. I don't feel too bad about that. So Michigan into the red zone. Here is Haynes with a cut. First and goal. Justice Haynes having a day. 74 yards already. And all 3 offensive touchdowns. Underwood. Around he goes. Touchdown, Michigan. Touchdown on the ground for Batman. Wasn't really the plan, but saw it. Figured I'd just go. Only Bryce's second run of the day. 2 carries, 22 yards, and that touchdown to make it 35-0. This Wisconsin team has somehow won 3 games. They're probably just on the outside looking in of the top 25, and yet have just been destroyed. And it's their own mistakes. They can't stop really either of our edge players, and they can't really get the run going. I mean, feels like they got guys staring them in the face just every time, and they're not really all that creative in the run game. It's a lot of dives. The throw. Hey, there we go. Wisconsin first down. Now, I guess this is their first possession of quarter number 2. They might try and get something going after their rough first 15 minutes. It's still Billy Edwards in there. No quarterback change. And on a touch pass. Watch out. Metcalf had to turn around to slow him down. They're certainly going to get taken care of on the block there. Wisconsin down to the 31. And now an empty backfield for Edwards. He sees something he likes, and it's a run for him. Slides down after a gain of 4. Well, that'll cut into the lost yardage via the sacks. Negative 34 rushing yards for Billy Edwards. He's looking to throw. He's got a man downhill. Or downhill, yes, on Hill. Jair Hill in coverage. Wisconsin looking threatening for the first time today. And an RPO out wide and a cut tackle and a gain of 1. Even if they don't pound this into the end zone, Wisconsin needed this so bad. Actual scoring opportunity. Dumped off over the middle and came free on the hit. So 3rd and 9, they can get a first down without getting a touchdown. I don't think that's what they're going to try and do, though. Edwards to fire. Pressure again. TJ Guy again. 4th and 15, and it does appear the shutout will likely come to an end. The Michigan defense passes their first test today, and we may have gifted them something as we hit the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, that's unfortunate. That may have actually been me. I did dive. It really wasn't that worth it. On the run. 2nd and goal from the 7. Indianapolis police say Mark Sanchez has been arrested on suspicion of battery with injury, among other misdemeanor charges. Which is quite the twist in that story, because I thought I saw he had been stabbed earlier. Oh, I just missed a Wisconsin touchdown. They ran some good play action fakes on me all day. And I really thought that was another one, and it was not. Also, both things are true. Oh, boy.
The kicker on for the extra point.
PAT good. 35-7. And a 10-play drive for Wisconsin, and man, I mean, even if they're not going to get back in this game, they needed that. I mean, shit, we're on pace to score 100. Maj Morgan knees it down. Wolverines back out onto the field. This is probably a mistake. Gonna look, gonna fire, and off the hands of Samaj Morgan. That time some pretty close coverage, and it actually worked out for Wisconsin. Thrown, caught, yes. 3rd and 3 after the catch, his first of the day, Donovan McCulley. Thrown. Oh, great tackle there. But it is a first down for Michigan. We're running into a big problem over there on that right side, so we'll try and go left. Looking for some blocks. Nothing really happened downfield. It's a 3-yard gain for Justice Haynes on his 10th carry of the afternoon. Or, I mean, I guess it's 6 o'clock. We could even say evening. McCulley, nobody on him! What a route from Donovan McCulley, touchdown Michigan! Had 2 guys on him and they both went the wrong way. So anyway, after slight interruption, we did score a touchdown, so we're kicking a PAT here. Zavada good again. Way this has gone, I don't anticipate needing or even really seeing starters in the second half, which is uncommon for us. Now, Wisconsin did finally get something going on their previous drive. And Edwards out wide, avoiding tackles and gaining 9. Second and 1. On a half-yard shy. And on the run, it is Dupree, who's had a nice night. He just got popped by Jair Hill, though. It's possible. I mean, Lord knows what my work situation is going to be like. I know they'd be night games, but still. Hand off. Dupree again. I actually prepared something to do playoff games for the Tigers last year and then never did them. Uh-oh! Dupree again. Metcalf hits him hard. And the Badgers are dealing with unlimited space here in this second half. I mean, they are where we aren't. I mean, it don't matter who. They're getting runs no problem off the edges. Let's try and call a cover two so that way somebody in theory is out there. Edwards, little short completion and an odd spin. That picks up 9. 5th catch of the day for Crowdis and Billy Edwards. I mean, usually. Edwards on the... I mean, my God! They run off left or right tackle. They are getting whatever they want right now. This is relatively disgusting from the Michigan defense. Out wide, Metcalf, a solid tackle and a 1-yard pickup. It is killing off the majority of the first half remaining here. Seems like it's a matter of which side they're running to. They aren't doing anything else. Behind schedule here, though. Derek Moore comes in and thrown over the back of the end zone. So 3rd and 9 from the 12. I mean, we kind of are today, but Troy Melton didn't pitch well enough to throw that many pitches. Looking. End zone. It is caught. My goodness. Couldn't get inside positioning. Went up for the football. Still couldn't do anything. Badgers have a little bit of life. Not a lot, but a little. At 44 up there trying to block that. Mangum goes for the interception, but the receiver's hands are just in front. Didn't try and knock it out or anything. PAT good. Michigan will have 3:10 and 2 timeouts left. Yeah, well, Troy Melton starts today for the Tigers, and Melton, of course, was the one who the Tigers pitched in the 8th inning of game 2. As I stupidly bring this out, but and we get Fiend. It's all going wrong right now. Yeah, brought him in for the 8th. He got shelled. Tigers lose game 2. Justice Haynes on the run. Stumbling forward for a first down. Melton probably threw like 20 pitches that day. To throw. What the fuck was any of that? I wanted to throw that just a tad bit sooner. Didn't do it. 2nd and 10 from our own 33. There's some pressure coming. Looking Marlon Klein! And somebody lurking underneath. And, man, I guess it's good that we got ourselves a, I don't even know what it was, 35-point lead. Because right now in the second quarter, we are playing like ass. 58's almost a full start to some. So now it's Wisconsin. And Edwards out wide. That's a completed pass for a loss of 6. Is everything all right at home, Wisconsin? Wow. Edwards again. Guy gets home. 7th Michigan sack of the first half. That'll fire up the crowd. 2-minute timeout has been reached. They were smart. They just run a draw here. Make us burn one of our 2 remaining timeouts. That's not going to happen. Arm punt. Down the sideline, incomplete. He challenged Zeke Berry again. So Michigan will get to keep that timeout. See how far back Venable can pin us. This is risky. This is risky into the end zone. So Michigan will start at the 20-yard line. I like the route from McCauley, but we'll have to check the safety. He's playing back. Marlon Klein, middle of the field. He's got it. First down, Wolverines. Not a very strong second quarter for Michigan. Underwood to scramble. Loops it. Not a great throw, but it will. No, they say incomplete. We're inside of 2 minutes, so everything's going to come from upstairs. I thought that was a catch live. And replay, I think, is going to confirm that. He's got 2 feet down. Huh. Well, first down Michigan, I guess. You never know with EA, but, yep, they got it right. And out of bounds, even better. So, clock stops. Pressure coming. Oh, that got picked! Holy Christ! Wisconsin sends the pressure on Underwood. Got rid of the football. It got deflected, I think. It just came out funny. Oh, so what happened here is Underwood gets rid of it. It hits a Wisconsin defender in the chest. And then a diving interception by a big man. Oh, my. And now out wide. What? What? He made it out of that? EA is on some EA shit here today. God almighty. Pressure. Oh, we were there with more, but couldn't get to him. Tackled out of bounds. 3rd and 2. I mean, Wisconsin still has all of their timeouts. They're not worried about the clock right now. Oh, play action and a really good fake. Looking. Caught out of bounds at the 1. This team couldn't do anything right in the first quarter, and here we are. Pitch play. Trying to get out there. Did the best we could, but it's a touchdown for Wisconsin. Wow! Kick up good. 4 plays off the miraculous interception. It is a 21-point lead. Fair catch for Morgan. Not going to be overly aggressive here. Doesn't work on first or second. Get something going. Hopefully somewhere else. We're going to go underneath here. That looks like a first down and out of bounds. 185 yards for Bryce Underwood. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Only one of them was really bad. Screen set up. Justice Haynes. First down, Wolverines. Clock stop. Ball spotted. Uh-oh. Well, that didn't work out. Michigan left with 1 timeout. Not looking all that good here. That was really, really bad. Underwood will slide down, 23 seconds to go. Not like really anything of what's going on right now. Oh, and we called a play with motion. That's good. We'll get some and get out of bounds. Do what we can. 11 seconds. Really feels like maybe one more shot, and this is a terrible play for that to happen on. Call a different one and hope we get a look. Doubt we will. Oh, it threw to the wrong receiver. Oh, boy. Interception number 3. Out of bounds with 5 seconds to go before halftime. And the Michigan implosion in the second quarter continues. They aren't calling a kneel down. To take it to halftime, Wisconsin gets the football to start the second half. 42-21 after 30 minutes. Another quarter of football like that, we're going to have a game on our hands again. It is a 21-point lead. Wisconsin has certainly gotten closer than I would have expected. We've had that problem, though. We'll have a great quarter followed by a miserable one. Gotta keep these games close somehow, I guess. Handoff. That's more of what we saw in the opening quarter, where Wisconsin was just doing nothing, but if they were trying to run the ball, it was going up the middle. To no success. Handoff again, and that's the case again. 20 carries already for Dupree. No way they're going to have him rush the ball 40 times tonight. Guy, double team, down goes Edwards. It is Benny for the 8th Michigan sack of the night. Back and forth we go in terms of momentum. Shorter kick. Stewart looks for some blocks. He got a couple. Be a couple yards shy of midfield at the 47. Well, 3 interceptions for Underwood. And around the edge he goes, and a whole bunch of green turf. He'll slide down at the 25. Goodness, Bryce. Just a deep passing play. Haynes up the gut. It's a gain of 6. Michigan finds themselves in the red zone. No oh! Hello! First Wisconsin sack of the day. Didn't even see him. Got beat pretty cleanly. 3rd and 12. It's a sack again. Wisconsin went all day without a sack. Sacks on back-to-back plays. Zavada. Does it have the leg? Yes. Thinking that's probably a long on the year for Dominic Zavada. Now 24-point lead. Well, kicked away. Maybe it'll be a more even third quarter than what we're expecting. Now what? Hey, we got progress for Wisconsin. It's a first down to the 36-yard line. Keep pounding Dupree again. He's going to be over 40 carries for the night. But he's also going to be over 100 yards, which with that amount of carries, I would hope so. Like, his yards per carry is absolutely ass, but seeing some different looks from Wisconsin for sure. The inside zone there on that. Troy Bowles on the stop. Wisconsin has made the bizarre choice of primarily double-teaming TJ Guy. Eric Moore has been free much of the night. 3rd and 11. Moore free again. That one swatted and complete. About 3 Wolverines defenders had a hand on it at one point. But Venable to punt again. Not his best, but pretty good. Stewart goes and fields it at the 12-yard line. Well, I like the look of McCulley. Corner is backing off a little bit, though. Gonna launch it up, one-on-one. McCulley! No. Yay, right there. Thrown, dumped off, and off the hands of Frederick Moore, who, by the way, isn't even with the team anymore. And Underwood on the move, racing for the first down marker, and Samaj Morgan decided to cut that upfield instead of trying to block. So Hudson Hollenbeck on for the boot. First Michigan punt in a while. Sets up the Badgers pretty well. Benny looking in, big hit. What a catch for a gain of 6. Second and 4, Dupree in the backfield. And it is Edwards on the run, and he's going to pick up the first down. 13 carries, negative 33 yards. But when he's actually trying to run the football, has had some effective plays tonight. I don't even know who I'm on anymore. I have no idea how trying to rush the passer with Derek Moore on the right side got me switched over to a corner. But the good news is Rayshawn Benny. Gonna be hard to make sense of much of anything. Down he goes again. Payne gets in on it. Damon Payne's first sack today. 3rd and 21, and it's arm punt time for Wisconsin. Moore. He's going to arm punt it all right. Looking downfield. What? How the fuck did he catch that? He dropped it in a bucket for Zeke Berry. Vinny Anthony. A great game today, but... What? Okay. EA has done EA things again. And if you didn't see it, we'll go back and take a look, because he caught this through Zeke Berry's head and torso. Like, the ball can't even fit in this space, but we're just going to make that happen. Like, what? What do you mean he caught this? It hits him in the face. It goes through his face. Through it. For the catch. And then he just shoves Zeke Berry in the back, says, see ya, we're going to score. Okay. This game's had a little bit of everything, and none of it's good. Honestly, Penn State, because laughing at James Franklin's funny. I'm running out of things that could even happen today. Good play on Haynes. That was honestly possibly a last line of defense. Otherwise, that's probably going 20-ish yards or so. Underwood looking for a block. Didn't really get a great one. Leaves 3rd and 6. Underwood gonna be able to escape. Uh-oh! Bryce Underwood not faster than a defensive end. Actually, that's a linebacker, but... Great. Oh, what? The fix is in, ladies and gentlemen. You can't be serious. We had this man teed up, and I thought it was funny that they were even going to try and return this. He's still looking to the skies. And then just bounces right off. Like just, nope, nothing. Probably should have taken his arm out, but okay. We could have a real genuine problem here. There is enough time left. That's where I was supposed to be with Derek Moore, and I didn't know it. And then I even tried to back up and get to that spot. More or less was. This is troubling. Thrown into... what? Huh? Okay. Yeah, losing to UCLA is funny because they've been the biggest dumpster fire in the country for almost a calendar year. Bryce Edwards. Sorry, not Bryce Edwards. Billy Edwards. First down for the Badgers, and we've got no answer. We really don't. Handoff. Cuts it. 4 more. Wonder if we need to call nothing but man. We've been a zone-heavy team tonight. 3rd quarter winds down. Handoff again. Loss of 3 on the play. Edwards with Dupree in the backfield. Edwards looking around again. He'll fire. Incomplete. Field goal attempt for Wisconsin. Billy Edwards now 19 of 27. And a long one for Wisconsin. Kick up. It is good. From distance. Badgers inch closer. Like, guys, it's a 2-score game. We have a problem brewing on our hands here. Morgan will let it bounce. Throwing a football certainly ain't working, but running really hasn't either. This isn't a great formation defensively to run against, but here we go. Haynes. Positive. It's an 8-yard pickup. Like that. Haynes again. Has a block downfield. Justice Haynes! Downfield and down at the 16-yard line. How about that? You tell he was a little bit gassed. Jordan Marshall comes in and still makes something positive happen from that. Love it. This Michigan team needs points in a bad way. Underwood dancing around. He's going to run for it out of bounds. First and goal, 104. Left in quarter number 3. Let's snap this inside of 40 seconds. That way if we don't get it, we run this till the 4th quarter. Haynes. He'll be stopped short. However, 2 injuries on the play, 1 from each side. So we will have to run another one.
Okay, ready?
Second and goal from the 2-yard line.
29 Philly.
Haynes again. He searches for touchdown number 4. Justice Haynes again. Should have this back to a 3-touchdown lead. Zavada remains perfect on the day. Even got a field goal opportunity. And now the ensuing kickoff. It's a big confidence boost for this offense that has been really poor since the opening first, I don't even know, 20 minutes of the game. Wisconsin was down 35 at one point, and then all of a sudden they were down by only 14. It is Dupree. Badgers don't have to run a play before the end of the 3rd. Something tells me they might. 2nd and 4. They will run a play. Rolder eats it up. That ends the 3rd. Fourth quarter begins. 52-31. 3rd and 4 for Wisconsin, and they had a man. Incomplete. And it's apparently 4-down territory from their own 31. Already. Edwards looking to fire. He's got a man wide open. I don't know what's happening with the game or the camera or whatever. 250 yards passing for Billy Edwards. Let's go, Bruins. Come on. Handoff. Broken tackle. Doesn't go anywhere. Camera's doing some weird things after every single play. Second and 12. Edwards fires to the flat. Dupree will step out of bounds at 3rd and 9. Need a little bit more right now. Get into field goal range. Not like a field goal helps him very much. Underneath! That'll be 4th down, Wisconsin. They will, of course, go for it again. Their second 4th down try of the drive. Pressure, no! Complete again. Good Lord. Scott going bar down? No, we've never, I don't think we've ever done a Scott be a pro. Just me, sorry to disappoint. Edwards is lost and ran right into a sack. Second of the day, might even be his 3rd of the day for Payne. Marked down is number 2. Second down and 11. Derek Moore and others are in there. God, we don't get to see it, but it's the 12th Michigan sack of the day. Billy Edwards. Almost feel bad. It's another one for TJ Guy. His 4th. Should tie him with Rayshawn Benny. 3rd and 22. Thrown. Complete. Long way to go. They get almost halfway back. Drive has already taken a long time. 4th and 12. It's empty for Edwards. End zone! What a throw, what a route. Zeke Berry beat again. Oh, the Bruins really gonna blow it. Oh. It is Crowdis. Beat Berry right off the line. Edwards knew he was going there the whole time. It's been a bad night for Zeke Berry. Remember that. We had all the momentum in the first. Wisconsin had it in the second. We had it much of the third. Beyond pace for Wisconsin to have it much of the fourth. The way that this is already gone. Just under 11 minutes to go. Haynes with a solid 5 yards on that. No reason for us, with the way this game is trending, not to be in shoe clock. Fire the coach immediately, by the way. 2nd and 5. Haynes out wide. Nobody to take care of the safety. 2-yard gain, but it leaves 3rd and 3. Passing game hasn't been it today. 22, been about the only thing that is. He's close, but he won't get it. All right, they already fired their coach. Fire the interim, yes. Well, that's a problem, because that really didn't kill a lot of time. Hollenbeck will be returned. That time we got him. Buried at the 23-yard line. The good news for Michigan is that Wisconsin, their scoring drive last time, it did take a long time. All over that. 309 yards passing for Billy Edwards. UCLA, I think they fired their head coach after 0-2, 0-3, whatever it was. Dupree finds a lane. He's a yard short. Got enough of a gap right now that we're going to sell out. Try and stop this. 3rd and 1. And they go to the RPO. Crowdis. First down, Badgers. It's his 10th catch of the night for 121 yards. Edwards got a man. Again. 6th catch of the day for Lance Mason for 47. Long drives aren't, I don't know if they're enough to get him back into this. Watch out. Dancing around, all that for a gain of a yard. And we have a couple players down for Michigan. Team has been banged up today. Kind of more on pace with what we had happen first couple weeks of the year. Edwards fires. It's complete but short. Why not continue to go for it on 4th? Stop would be huge for the Wolverines. And it's looking good. Turnover on downs. Derek Moore's big day continues. Michigan with the ball at the 43. Haynes. Got back to the line of scrimmage. All right. Marlon Klein. Thrown. Caught. Yes. First down, Michigan. Trying to get into the late stages of this game. Tried to run the football. Really didn't work. Underwood gonna scramble. Look at Bryce Underwood. Hit hard at the 2. Don't want your quarterback taking hits like that, but I thought maybe we could get in there. 94 yards on the ground for Bryce. Even though we would have loved to kill more time. Still, how about a 5th? Justice Hayes. Man might win a Heisman. Becoming a real possibility. Make it a 21-point game again. 4:20 to go. And now a kick. I really should have that game on instead of the ALDS. Given that that's all Toronto right now. That's right, Phenom! Nothing good ever happened after Fiend played. 3-yard pickup. Not gonna happen. Not like that for Wisconsin. They're gonna need to get more aggressive downfield. More coming in! TJ Guy again! Unstoppable. Edwards fires it to the flat. They'll get, well, a little bit more actually. 5 on the play. I don't like any of this. Thrown, intercepted. Jair Hill. Dagger. Second Michigan pick 6 of the game. Should just about do it. Savada gonna get his camera. This fucking camera. Well, we hope to kick the ball off this one final time, hopefully, to Wisconsin, and we can get out of here the rest of the way healthy. Real shame the starters had to play. But they really, really did. Edwards to fire into some traffic. Complete. Honestly, really, that's not a touchdown. Found a way through all that. First down Badgers to the 39. They're still running the football. Not only that, they run the football down to the 14. Out of bounds, the clock stops. I think they've finally stopped running Dupree. Drew Aller choke job. Let's go. Is that a more embarrassing loss than Michigan Appalachian State? I feel like it might be. 3rd and 10. You know, they've done it much of this fourth quarter. They might go short here. Set up a better 4th down. They go to the end zone. The one time I make the adjustment, that's when they do too. We are inside of 2 minutes. Just please don't use your timeouts. They're going onside kick. We're running plays, man. Venable. Samaj. First down, Michigan from the 45-yard line. Timeouts to come. You're down 21. Jordan Marshall for a yard. Oh! They do not call their timeouts. The onside kick fails, and that will finally do it. We're just going to call a timeout in 1 second. Start with the knees. No reason. No reason. As the Slippery Rock score is announced. 66-45 will wind up being your final score tonight. I don't know what this game was. We were the better team all throughout. Got out to a big, big lead. Michigan will improve to 5-0.